Okay, so it's Friday, everyone, and we are definitely winding down from a very interesting week. There's been so much activity online. There's so many different conversations popping up here and there. However, we haven't welcomed yet. Looking so beautiful as usual.
Thank you.
Good morning, MM.
Good morning.
How's it going?
Hi. Gosh.
You made it.
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
yeah.
I'm not feeling too well.
Oh.
So I've been sort of, when you're having symptoms of malaria, you feel it more in the mornings. Yeah, when you just wake up. And it sort of came stronger this morning. So, but hey, we do this for you guys every single day.
It is well with you,
Don't
my
we?
sister. It is well with you.
Aman.
Amen. All right. Now, so many different conversations. I saw something that a link that you even dropped on the group recently, and it just made me ask, where is the society going to when people say very random things, especially regarding children, random yet offensive things regarding children. So there was a post online that talked about someone being at a family party. A waiter saw a 2-year-old boy, assuming he was a girl, and said, "Oh, she's so beautiful, but men will, in quotes, air quotes here, her to death when she grows up." Now, the father stood up and beat him to a pulp, and the party paused. So, okay, first of all, creating the scenario, this is a waiter, at a party. We know how these waiters just move around. They're all up in everybody's space. And then they literally see, they're watching everything. They're seeing everything. First of all, seeing a child of any gender and saying such things, it was said in Yoruba. So if you understand how it is in Yoruba, when you say it in Yoruba and then maybe assume other people in the environment are not hearing you, talking about a young child that way, why is it that it's just become so free-handed, the comments that people make about other people, and then, of course, even worse, other people's children? What do you think? Winfrey. Are you with us?
Yeah, I'm here, fully. I thought a moment ago, considering the fact that you guys have kids and I don't, so. I just feel that it's a lot of things, to be honest, right? I think when you talk about the story, the first thing that comes to mind literally is, even when you literally see a guy and you see probably when I say a guy, I mean like a young boy, child, right? And you see the way he responds to other adult females, right? Or even other females and all of that. You're like, when this one grows up, this one's going to be player, all the kind of things and everything.
Or a heartbreaker.
Exactly. They say things like that, and people just think, okay, it's a joke. Do you understand? This girl, when she grows up, she's going to break people's hearts, all those kind of things and everything.
Yeah.
So I think is something that people have grown used to, considering the fact, just used to in the sense of, okay, children, the past comments like that, everybody laughs and all that, people move on and everything. Now, being a waiter at an event and all of that, I'm thinking you're meant to be focusing on the work you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Why are you there passing weird comments to other people and all of that? Do you understand? Just like be professional, do your work and all that and keep it moving. Then again, as much as yes, the comments literally was not well placed or definitely was ill-spoken, the actions of the father was definitely very, very wrong as well.
Of course.
They passed the comments to referring to your kid and all of that does not mean that you should literally beat somebody up because of that. Do you understand? Because in the end of the day, his error as the waiter, passing that kind of comment is in the comment he passed, which is the wrong comments. But then again, your actions, beating him up, is also a wrong action, do you understand? Which is also impacting society and all of that. So I feel everyone in this situation definitely had their roles to play and, I think
it was probably temporary insanity at that point. if I was to defend that father.
And your kid is there. More than anything, you should literally be setting an example. Do you understand? For the kid. Violence is never the way. Someone is passing the wrong comment, you correct the comments and tell the child why you're correcting the comments. Not to literally act that way, because the child would think it's normal that, okay, someone says something to me that is inappropriate, I literally beat the person up. So no, and I hope, like, I mean, justice definitely prevails in that situation.
There are so many angles to this conversation, but first, there are two Bible verses that come to mind.
Oh, wow, okay.
The one that talks about the heart of man being desperately wicked, because if it was not a party situation, we have heard reports of men assaulting children.
Sure.
So imagine if that was not the case in that situation and what this person
who
would have
commented,
done. Now, we're not talking in terms of his words. I'm talking in terms of his actions. Because for you to have thought it in your mind, you can do it. And we need to deal with that evil spirit that is wandering around you and inside of you. We need to beat it out of it. Is violence the answer? No. But in a society where we've seen cases where, you know, justice often does not prevail. And we've seen people take actions into their hands. Is it advisable? No, it is not. But in that instance, you need to deal
with the situation,
with that spirit. It's an evil spirit, and we need to find a way to deal with it, whether physically or spiritually. It's the truth. Because I'm not going to. I have two girls. I will not in any way, form, manner, jokingly or not jokingly, even when it is said to me as an adult, I take offense. So talk less of when it is said to a child.
Yeah.
You could do worse if it was not in that situation. Yeah. But now I'm getting very, very apprehensive because, I mean, come on. So, to be honest, what the father did, was it right? Is it setting an example to the child?
No.
No. But is it
justified?
Justified in this situation?
Oh,
yes, it is. Because you need to somewhat deal with, you know, in this sort of whatever.
Which is why
and then it also brings to mind the other verse I was talking about that talks about transforming of, we need to be transformed, you know, and talking about the renewing of the mind. It just calls to question how much we need to purge our minds of, you know, the things that, you know, that
kind of thoughts
ponders, you know, that we are constantly ponder on, because some of these things, it could be what we see, and
which
then
is where I was going.
It is somewhat embedded in our subconsciousness or unconsciousness, and then we find ourselves, you know, saying it.
Some people hear comments like that randomly, even in our music. In our music industry, there are lines and lyrics like that come out in some songs, and people think it's random. There's even a particular song that sort of uses it as almost a semi-chorus. I'm obviously not going to mention the song now so that you don't go and start searching for it. And, you know, but my issue is our mindset as a people thinking it is okay to even just drop things like that, say things like that. In terms of what the father did, I would say it was a spur of the moment. He would have probably just gone insane here.
I would have locked that guy up in the prison, in the police station, and it's not a matter of, it's not because of anything. Don't tell me it's because you have the power, or because you are rich, or because you are wealthy. So the wealthy now have an opportunity to use it to oppress people, because I see what people went on social media saying about Tony Abraham. No. You see that guy? He's going to be locked up. So when he's locked up and he's in prison for a couple of days, that renewing of the mind will happen one way or another.
All right, now we've dropped our thoughts. We would love to hear yours as well. Please use our hashtag WakeUp Nigeria on TVC and let us know what you think. It's a longer conversation that we can have here on the table, but we would love to hear your thoughts. Let's take a quick break now. We will be back.